Hey, good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Jobu. And as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. Let's get open for business here this wonderful morning. And thank you for joining this edition of Don't Sleep on the Dallas Cowboys, because you literally cannot sleep on the Dallas Cowboys because things happen late in the evening, late at night, first thing in the morning. So you want to be up to speed with all that is America's team. I got to tell you, last night we did our live stream. Shout out to everybody who tuned in last night. We had a great time. Of course, I kind of screwed up a little bit because when I was going my Mevo, it ended up doing two streams in my channel at the same time. So I had the Vimeo going, and then I had a YouTube, and then I had YouTube. And I didn't realize I had a second YouTube, so I wasn't ignoring you guys over there. I just screwed up because, I'm old and technology challenged. So one of these years I'll get it right. Or maybe I'll get somebody who can actually just run all this stuff, and I can just sit here and talk. That would actually be really, really cool. Aaron Rodgers worked his magic again last night. I think that dude must have sold his soul to the devil. How that guy is playing on one leg and just ripping people's hearts out in the fourth quarter is just unbelievable. I hate that guy. I really and truly hate that guy. But anyway, after seeing that game and after coming down from the live stream, I saw some tweets from Jeff Sullivan that really just kind of made me go pale. Just utter shock after seeing them. Jeff Sullivan says that he believes the Cowboys are working on a long-term extension for Jason Garrett. Which sounds about right because we know how Jerry is. He loves Jason Garrett, and, getting that great win against the Jaguars is like, okay, see, here we go. We're good. He's the guy. But there's really no reason to hurry up and try and do a long-term extension right now. You have him sewed up for this year, next year. Nobody's knocking on his door at the moment that I know of. Although technically, you do not want him to go through next season on the last year of his contract. Because basically that says we don't have any faith beyond right now. And if you don't have any faith beyond right now, you're going to be gone. And players will tune you out. You're basically a lame duck coach. So it's something we're going to have to deal with at some point down the road. But I don't know that you want to deal with it right now, 6 games into the season with a 3-3 record. Now, there's so many fans out there that have been, the Cowboys suck, the season's over, we got no chance, we're not a good team, not going to do anything. I say, understand one thing right now. The season is literally week to week. We have literally gone every other week being a decent team to being a bad team, a decent team to a bad team. And we're not the only ones. Believe it or not, take a good look at the NFC standings right now. Go ahead. Take a look at them. We're 3-3. There's only 2 teams in the NFC with better records. 2. Saints and Rams. That's it. That's the list. Period. There's still 10 games left to prove yourself. If we see the team that we saw against the team that we saw against the Jaguars more often, you got opportunities to make some noise. You look at the schedule come December. You got Eagles, Tampa Bay, Colts, and the Giants. Let me say it again. Eagles, Tampa Bay, Colts, and Giants. That's not as rough as it looks. We got the Redskins this week. We got a bye. we've got the Titans. Titans, just like everybody else, up and down. And the things that we've been saying here in our division, in our circles, our team sucks, we don't have it, to looking like we got a great team, is exactly what is going on in Washington, in Philadelphia. It's not going on in New York. New York, they just said we just suck. So understand, this season is far from over. Now, let me give a shout out to, I'm going to butcher the name, Leskame McRae. Thank you very much for the donation for the tailgate. For those of you who don't know, it's Redskins Cowboys Hate Week. And the Redskins, we will be taking them on here at FedEx Field, and we're doing a big-ass tailgate. And I'm looking forward to it. We're going to do probably about 6 to 8 pork shoulders, about 80 pounds of chicken wings. We're going to have a TV out there. We're going to have a party in the parking lot. We have about 50 people who said they're going to be there. There's another 100 that are maybes. So if you want to be part of it, go to my Facebook page, Cowboy Joe Boo, and you'll see the event on there, or email me at cowboysmark94@gmail.com and let me know you're interested so I can try and get an idea of how much food to cook. But this is going to be fun. Guys, this is what I live for. And while we're here talking about that, let's take a good look right here. I get more flack and trash from people saying I am not a real Dallas Cowboy fan, okay? That I'm just a bandwagon fan. See it? He's got Redskin stuff in his place. I have all kinds of memorabilia in here because I am a football fan. I have worked with NFL players and things like that. But understand, when you look at this helmet right here, take a good look at the Chief. Do you see his hand over his face in shame? Do you see it? It's a joke helmet. Get over yourselves, people. If you don't believe in me, fine. Don't show up. But I'm actually thinking about getting an Eagle one and a Giant one because I kind of like the look of this matchup for the week. I think it looks good on the show, especially with the Toilet Bowl award in between. Now, some great news. Our defense has been playing great. Byron Jones continues to impress. Rated out at a 90. He is right now, unbelievably, possibly the best corner in football. He certainly was better than Jalen Ramsey last week without the mouth. You look at his evolution under Chris Richard, you got to say, maybe we need to pay Chris Richard a little bit more money because what he has done with that defensive backfield, because you remember how last year they were talking about the defensive backfield of the Cowboys, that they didn't address it. They've got nobody back there. Guys, our defense, second in points, fifth in total defense, fifth in sacks. Funny. What happened to all those people that said how bad our defense is? Don't see them anymore, do we? But it's all good. Now, as we look at this game coming up, I'm old. I grew up here in the Washington, D.C. area. Some of the greatest battles in football have been the Redskins and Cowboys. The rivalry, of course, has kind of gotten tarnished. It's not as big as it used to be. But football was different back when I grew up. I went to high school with Richie Pettibone's kids, who was the defensive coordinator. His son Richie, about 6'4", played linebacker at University of Maryland, and his sister was a cheerleader on our team. And this is back when the Redskins were winning Super Bowls. Graduated in '84, so you know I'm like knee deep in when the Redskins were good, when the Cowboys were going to NFC Championships games but not making it to the Super Bowl. I once had the opportunity to go watch a game in Joe Gibbs's box, and all I had to do was root for the Redskins, and it was kind of like, Needless to say, I've never been in Joe Gibbs's box. But I miss those days of the air being electric, the trash talking, the build up for the game. And that's why I'm kind of talking a little bit of smack. I'm not. I have no clue who's going to win this. I mean, yes, we've won the last four. Yes, the last four games at FedEx Field I've been at, and I've seen our Cowboys win. But take the records out of here, because these games go down to the wire. In 2015, the abysmal year, we had no business beating the Redskins. None. Yet Santana Moss, with the lead, runs backwards on a punt return towards his goal line and fumbles on the 6-yard line. And that was the one win that we got without Tony Romo. Field goal kick. I remember Dak's first game there. Kirk Cousins throws a pick in the fourth quarter in the end zone. Cowboys go down the field, have to score, come from behind. Alfred Morris runs it in and, of course, swings the bat. Boom. Last year in the rain, we end up getting an interception to seal the win the last few seconds of the game. Forget everything that you know about the teams. It doesn't matter how good or bad the teams are. In fact, a lot of times, the worst team wins. 1-15. Only victory was against the Redskins, who are playoff bound. This will be a grudge match. It'll be a down-to-the-wire game. And it's going to have kind of an old feel to it, because the Redskins, without AP, are doo-doo. But they're relying on that run. And we all know what we do with the running game. This is going to be down and dirty, it's going to be ugly, and it's going to be fun. And I'm as excited as can be. I'm hoping I'll see a lot of you guys at our tailgate. We're going to have a ball. And like I said, if you want to be part of it, either go to the event page on Cowboy Joe Boo on Facebook. Sure to like that. I've got the Joe Boo Sports Report as well. It's also listed on there. And or email me at cowboysmark94@gmail.com and let me know. We're planning on being an orange lot. So orange lot will be there, ready to rock and roll, and we'll have plenty to eat. Hopefully, we won't hear anything more about a contract extension for Jason Garrett. And I got to get to my day job. But one last thing.
Stop talking shit about our offense. Stop talking shit about our offense. Stop talking shit about our offense.
I'm Mark Holmes. This is Cowboy Joe Boo.
Stop talking shit about
And I
our
hope you
offense.
guys have a great day. I'll see you soon.